We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Texas Rangers. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Santana handles it for the first out of the game. So coming to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went deep in the contest last night. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Kluber has racked up over 1,300 innings on the major league mound and logged in with an ERA in the low threes. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike three called, and there are two down. Stepping up now, George Springer. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Rangers.
In there, no balls and a strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
Matt Duffy is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Fouled off. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Springer. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Lourdes Gurriel. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. But that'll be off the right field wall.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
In now, Bo Bichette, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. Bichette, a native Floridian. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And it's fouled away. Gurriel on at first, nobody out. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Naquin's on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with one out now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. He's set. Here it comes. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Andres to his left. He's there on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Danny Santana. Chopped toward the second baseman. Mondesi scoops it up, and he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number one.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Now to the plate, Tyler Naquin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
That's popped up, and that'll qualify as the Rangers' first hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes down.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
So next to the plate for Texas, Ronald Guzman comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Grounded to first. Drury has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers leave one. We'll move to the third with no score.
We're back now at Globe Life Field, home of the Rangers, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The first baseman, number 3,
Brandon Drury will bat next, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, two runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score. Here's George Springer, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. He's set. The 0-1. High and deep to left center field. Naquin looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. George Springer puts two on the board with that home run. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now the pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. Up next for the Rangers, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And now pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nick Solak. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hernandez is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Salvador Perez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Under it is Chu as he takes it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Teoscar Hernandez. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chu has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder,
coming to the plate now, Randall Grichuk. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ground ball right into the shift. There is Andrus. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Duffy. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with it.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Rangers have come back to cut this to a 3-2 ball game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Left fielder.
So digging in now, Shin-Soo Choo. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone!
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Ronald Guzman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 4 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Brandon Drury. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Chris Davis will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 2, Chris Davis.
At the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi as he lifts it in the air to right field. Santana is there, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch on its way, heading out towards shallow right. Santana is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. George Springer the next to hit. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. And that ends the inning. 4 pitches all it takes to retire the Jays. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tied at 3-3. Chris Davis will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 2.
Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Right to him. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
The batter, the second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Nick Solak. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled away. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like a little deja vu for him right now. Last time out, he surrendered 6 runs, and he's given up 4 here already.
Swing and a liner, but foul. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Grounded to short. The throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Hit in the air to right field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Pitch on the way. In the air now, out to left. Hernandez is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Designated hitter.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as they open it up to 8-3. Digging in once again, Ronald Guzman. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get...
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. And fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Ranging back is Hernandez. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far on this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Nick Solak is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Hit down the line at first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And on the error, a run is going to score.
The batter, number 1.
Standing in now, Elvis Andrews.
Elvis.
He'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. The tag from Perez won't get him. Safe at the plate.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
4 runs here in this half inning. Hard hit ball to second.
Mondesi brings it in.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Thomas Pannone gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So here's Tyler Naquin. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fouled off. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Lifted into center field. Springer has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike. There, 0-1. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now back, first baseman.
Ready once again, Ronald Guzman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled away. Count remains at 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But a big inning. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 0-2 once more. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive to left. Chu has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 2.
Chris Davis next to bat. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Reined in to second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it. Isaiah Kiner Falefa will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Number 9.
Roberto Velez comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th.
Roberto Velez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Perez has a play. He's got it one away. Now at the plate, Nick Solak. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the pitch. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
On the run is Hernandez.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready to begin the eighth, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Chu, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Nick one's under it. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And that's down into left center for a base hit. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. And up steps Salvador Perez. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Drilled to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Here's the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays force. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Alex Mateo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. Davis over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Danny Santana. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Tyler Naquin stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 delivery. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny V, I don't know what your thoughts are.
On to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. He's set, and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs on no hits. 1 error. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and gripped the base hit.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi, lying towards center field. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Still only 1 out in the inning. Lifted down the line in left, and no one will get this one.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Santana is right there as he takes it for the second out. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. Last time through was a base hit. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
14-6 is the way this one ends. The Rangers put a 14 in the run column here today. Corey Kluber earns win number 4 on the season. Wilmer Font permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Rosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time is